All right, let's just jump right in. If you've ever tried learning a new language, you know the feeling. You're studying, you're practicing, but when it comes to actually speaking, how do you know if you're getting it right? Well, today we're going to talk about how you can get instant feedback, basically a personal tutor, every single time you speak. I mean, this is the classic problem, isn't it? You're in your room, you're trying to practice sentences, but you're basically talking into a void. There's nobody there to go, hey, wait, that grammar's a little off. Or, a native speaker wouldn't really say it like that. It's honestly one of the biggest things that holds people back from getting truly fluent. But what if you could change all that? Seriously, what if you had a tutor on call whenever you wanted, day or night, ready to give you incredible feedback, and it was completely free? It kind of sounds like sci-fi, but it's actually something you can do right now, just by combining a couple of really smart AI tools. And here it is. This is your personal AI language tutor. It's not one single app, but a two-part system. First, you use a tool like Scribe AI to record your voice and get a perfect transcript. Then, you take that transcript and pop it into ChatGPT to get all the smart feedback. Together, they let you record what you say and then learn how to say it way, way better. Okay, so let's check out a real example. This is word for word what a language learner said. Listen to it. There are two womans, and they are talking about a new sweater that one bought. You get the idea, for sure. But you can hear those little hitches, right? That little and the word womans. It's such a common mistake, but it's exactly the kind of thing you'd never catch if you were just practicing by yourself. And right away, this is where the magic starts. Even before you get to the tutor part, the transcription tool, Scribe, is smart enough to hear womans and know you actually meant to say women. So boom, your very first piece of feedback is an automatic correction. It's a small thing, but this little fix is the first step in this whole amazing process. So once you've got that transcript, the real learning can kick in. And we can break it down into this really simple 3-level journey to totally level up your speaking skills. Okay, first up, level 1, just fix the obvious errors. This is the foundation. It's all about catching those clear-cut mistakes in grammar and sentence structure so you can build from a really solid base. The process here is super simple. You just give your transcript to the AI and ask it to find any mistakes. It'll highlight what's wrong and show you exactly how to fix it. The goal is just pure and simple pattern recognition. You see your mistake, you see the right way, and your brain starts to build that connection for next time. Here's a perfect example of a level 1 fix. The original sentence, she likes a lot her new sweater. Well, you can understand it, but the word order just feels a little off in English. The AI spots that immediately and flips it to the natural phrasing. She likes her new sweater a lot. It's a small change, but it's so crucial for sounding fluent. Now, once you've cleaned up all the basic mistakes, it's time for level 2. This is where we go beyond just being correct and start working on sounding natural. This is all about polishing your phrasing so you sound less like a textbook and more like a real person. For instance, a learner might say something like, if you want, you guess the price. Now, there's nothing grammatically wrong there, but it sounds a little clunky. The AI can suggest a much more polished, natural-sounding version, like, if you want, you can try to guess how much it was. Just adding a few words makes it flow so much better and sound way more sophisticated. And really, that's the whole point of this level. It's not just about getting the grammar right, it's about closing that gap between the language you find in a book and how people actually talk. And let me tell you, this polishing stage is what really starts to build your confidence. All right, time for our final and most advanced level, upgrading your vocabulary. So you're grammatically correct, you sound natural, now it's time to get more expressive, more powerful, and more interesting in how you communicate. Think about it like this. You could say you like something. That's fine, it works, but the AI can show you this whole spectrum of better words. You could say you really like it, or you love it, or maybe you absolutely love it. Each step adds a new layer of emotion and intensity. It's all about moving from basic words to much more descriptive ones. Or look at this little upgrade. You might say someone laughs. Totally fine. But the AI can suggest a better word, like grins. It's just more specific, more evocative. A grin paints a much clearer picture in the listener's head than just a generic laugh. That's the power of a better vocabulary. And this doesn't just work for single words. The AI can upgrade your entire phrases. So wants to know becomes is curious to know. It's a simple swap, but it instantly makes you sound more advanced, more sophisticated. This is how you really take your speaking skills to the next level. So when you put all of this together, the fixing, the polishing, the upgrading, you get something pretty amazing. You get a system that truly supercharges your language learning. So let's just clearly define what this personal AI language tutor really is. It's a method. It's using AI transcription like TurboScribe and an AI language model like ChatGPT to get instant, detailed feedback on your speaking, helping you fix your errors, polish your phrasing, and upgrade your vocabulary. The whole journey really just boils down to this simple framework. Level 1, you fix the basic mistakes, like turning womans into women. Level 2, you polish your phrasing so it flows better, like turning guess the price into try to guess. And level 3, you upgrade your vocabulary with better words, like swapping laughs for grins. Fix, polish, upgrade. It's simple, memorable, and incredibly effective. And in the end, this whole thing is about so much more than just fixing a few mistakes. Every time you do this, you're not just learning a grammar rule. You are actively building your confidence, you're training your ear for the language, and most importantly, you are taking complete control of your own learning journey. Oh, and the best part? This technique isn't just for English. Not at all. TurboScribe can transcribe over 90 different languages: Spanish, Japanese, Catalan, you name it. That means you can use the same 3-level feedback system for almost any language you're trying to learn. And that kind of leaves us with a really interesting thought to chew on. We've just seen how AI can become a personal 24/7 tutor for something as human and complex as learning a language. It really makes you wonder, what's next? What other skills are about to be completely transformed by this kind of personalized learning? What's the next skill you'll master?